Do you remember Jamal Robinson Ramirez? No, he was a fugitive we had last month. He also had North Carolina charge, and then he was also one out of Virginia. He was really.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah.
Also a co-defendant.
He's co-defendant.
Oh, that's the other co-defendant.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
third. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So essentially what they're doing is they're robbing an ATM to try to get the money.
That's what is alleged, yes.
Right.
Lovings does have a second warrant for intentional damage. But he was an
Same place.
He has two warrants from
And then he's on probation in multiple places.
No,
Williams is on-
Williams is on probation.
I'm not giving them either bonds. Sorry, guys. You got too much damage.
Loving's, the state's agreed to a $7,500.
How long has he been on bond for?
He's been on, I believe he just got on bond recently.
So I want
So not too
to
long.
make sure that I can trust him, and then I'll take it off.
Okay.
I will adhere the sketch to you. I'm not going to leave it on permanently. I
Okay.
just want to know that I can trust him. He's not going to have any contact with this person. And then Omar, give it 2-3 months, and then I'll take it off.
Okay.
I'm paying for him anyway.
Will I just let pretrial
Yeah,
know?
just let pretrial know.
Thank you.
What, I want to make sure everything's going well, but you let them know, 2:30, then, yeah.
Step up forward. Mr. Williams and Lovins, your honor again.
Good morning, guys.
You said from yesterday.
Yes, I remember.
Amy verified that the cases in North Carolina were dismissed. They do not have the pending cases in North Carolina. They both have cases pending in Virginia.
Okay.
With regards to,
So again, this is Lovings and that's Williams.
Lovings.
No, Lovings,
Lovings.
Williams.
is Here and that's
Right.
Williams.
Okay, so one of you guys, is it Mr. Williams, also has another case or something in Montgomery or?
He has two cases he's on probation for, one in Harris County since 2022 and one in Chambers County since 2022. He has no violations, no failures to report. And it's in good standing from what he's telling me. He does not have warrants on those cases.
Regarding the deferred that he's on here for that state jail in the 262nd, I did actually just notify the 262nd that's about the warrant in Virginia that was issued after his deferred here. So they are co-defendants out of Henrico County, Virginia.
What happened?
So it was a ATM. Do you remember last month we had another?
Is an ATM theft?
It was that they robbed a guy who was repairing an ATM.
Ugh.
Do you remember Jamal Robinson Ramirez? No, he was a fugitive we had last month. He also had North Carolina charge, and then he was also one out of Virginia. He was really.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah.
Also a co-defendant.
He's co-defendant.
Oh, that's the other co-defendant.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
third. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So essentially what they're doing is they're robbing an ATM to try to get the money.
That's what is alleged, yes.
Right.
Lovings does have a second warrant for intentional damage. But he was an
Same place.
He has two warrants from Virginia.
And then he's on probation in multiple places.
No,
Williams is on-
Williams is on probation.
I'm not giving them either bonds. Sorry, guys. You got too much damage.
Loving's, the state's agreed to a $7,500 bond on him.
Oh, really?
Dave's willing to do 7,500.
And his mother and girlfriend are in court and they were willing to post bond for him and he'll go up there and take care of the matter.
Who's mom? Come up, mom.
I spoke with her yesterday on the phone.
Thank you so much for coming.
Over here.
I appreciate you coming and being here for your son because I think it's important. Do you know why he's wanted from North Carolina? Okay, but do you know why?
Not wanted in North Carolina, Judge.
Or Virginia, I'm sorry, Virginia. I'm sorry.
I knew about it, reading about it. And so
Allegedly robbing an ATM, person trying to repair an ATM. my main concern is public safety. That's all I care about with these cases, that and the fact that they go back. I usually don't set bonds on individuals who I think are a danger to our county or a danger to anyone else, because if they get out and they do something that they shouldn't, I don't want that kind of blood on my hands. You know, I have enough trouble sleeping at night as it is. And to have something bad happen, I don't want it to happen. It looks like he also has a second case, Amy, and the other one was what?
Intentional damage value over 1,000, involving that same.
It's the same incident, Judge.
The problem is that now he's got to make 2 bonds on 2 different cases. Right?
Same county. So,
Same county, same offense.
Does he have any other criminal history anywhere else?
no, just that disposed case from North Carolina.
Okay. The state is asking for a $7,500 bond. You need to understand that because he is a fugitive from justice, he is an inherent flight risk. This isn't the type of thing where you can just pay 10% and then they're going to let him out. You will have to probably pay a substantial portion of that $7,500 if I set the bond. The other thing you need to understand is that me, as a judge here, I only do it one time. So we give them, if we set the bond, I give them 2 weeks from the date of their release to go turn themselves in. If they do that, then this fugitive case against them gets dismissed. If they fail to do that, I will revoke the bond, set it at 0, and then you guys lose all that money. The alternative is that he waives extradition, and then we give Virginia 2 weeks to come get him. If they don't come get him, Harris County releases it.
That doesn't take care of the warrant.
But, right, it doesn't get. So essentially, you're paying $7,500 for him to get out of jail 2 weeks early. My question to you is this: would that money be better put in hiring a lawyer in Virginia versus getting him out 2 weeks? That is a big question that you need to answer for yourself, because, oh, I'm sorry, am I hurting your feelings that you're gonna have to stay in jail a couple weeks?
Your Honor, they wouldn't have to pay $7,500 full amount for the bond in order for him to get out. I've already talked to him yesterday and today at length, and he's willing to fly up there as soon as he gets
He can't
out.
fly up there. He's got a warrant. You get on a plane, he's gonna get
They
arrested.
only check you on customs if you're going out of the country. They don't check
It's a
manifesto.
big chance you take, and if he gets arrested, bye-bye bond. Mom, I'll leave it on to you. If you want me to set the bond, I will set it for you, but it's a risk because I don't know how he acts with you. Also, would the money be better put hiring a good lawyer in Virginia? You tell me what you want to do. Mr. Williams, with all the baggage you got, I'm not setting you a bond.
Mr. Williams, do not talk to her. You only address the judge.
I will let you guys talk about it. If you want me to set the bond, I will. I'm happy that you're here, but understand that if he takes off, it's a lot of money you got riding. Whereas now I will give him a free trip to Virginia. You don't have to pay a dime. And that money could be used to hire a lawyer, because there's probably some pretty serious charges up there, you know? So you tell me what you want to do. Tell Carl he's an extension to me, and then we can go. I don't know. Take a look. Alan,
Judge, we have my clients out here.
ready?
Thank you,
Or
Stephen.
where's Amy?
Right here.
Okay.
Amy's here.
Step forward for me.
Judge, we have Mr. Adrian Powell and Mr. John Towns here. They are both on fugitive cases. I'd be
So
asking.
who is Mr. Powell? Okay, and you are Mr. Towns. Guys, I don't know who you are. I've never met you before. The only way I really get to know you is how you look on paper. I'm going to tell you that both of you guys are inherent flight risks because you're wanted out of different jurisdictions. And so you're asking me to set you a bond so that you can go turn yourselves in elsewhere, but I don't know, because I don't know anything about you. I don't know what you're charged with. We're going to get into that now. And I'm going to tell you, if you're a dangerous person, probably not going to happen, but we'll get there. So
Judge, state is asking for no bond on both of the cases. Which case would you like to start?
let's start with Powell, alphabetical.
Order in the court.
Powell was wanted from Avoyelles Parish, Louisiana. He's wanted for felony battery of a dating partner and second-degree battery. And he has two buffaloes here for felony possession of a weapon and unlawful carrying of a weapon. He's got a extensive criminal history with Louisiana. I will note second-degree battery, guilty out 2014. He was arrested for attempted first-degree murder in 2019 from Louisiana at one point.
You're a dangerous dude, man.
I'm
I know it's little bunny jumping in the woods.
in college, I promise. I work on the railroad. I'm a dredge worker, plant worker. That's just debt to society I have to pay, like, you know. But the case that I got going on and out there in the balls right now, the chief of police will tell you if you were to get access to them and tell them everything. There's affidavits, you know. It was just an altercation with me and my ex, you know, my ex-fiance.
So what happened on that first degree murder or what was that?
It was an attempted first-degree murder.
What happened on that case? What happened on that case?
I don't have any more information beyond just the arrest, but he was arrested with 5 other charges at that time as well.
Oof.
The other charge.
Sorry, dude. Too much baggage, man.
Judge, if I may.
Oh, okay, sure.
Well, just to be clear, Judge, there's, what she's talking about is in the past, he's paid his debt to society. The argument for a bond would be, can he make the bond is first. Second is the public safety insured. There's alternatives that can be made to ensure public safety besides keeping them in jail.
So, you know,
Yes, sir.
you're probably not allowed to have weapons, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So not only do you want it out of Louisiana for a battery of a dating partner and second degree battery, but you must have been out in the free world because now you've picked up an unlawful carrying of a weapon, which you're in court one.
That was before.
And then that was last year. And then while on bond, you pick up another felon in possession of a weapon. And you've got 2 outstanding charges. And you want me to set you a bond?
There wasn't no weapon charges. I picked those 2 weapon charges up as I paid my debt to society. Then I was living, I actually have, you know, addresses that I was currently living in.
And you're gonna
Texas.
have an eternal debt to society, dude. The way things are, the way you've been handling it, it's eternal, man.
Like I told you, I'm just a working man. I apologize. I mean, if you're not gonna accept it, that's cool with me. I mean, I apologize for even wasting your time. But I know what I'm capable of. You look at me how you look at me, but I'm not gonna classify myself.
Told
as
you.
that. I know.
Get out here, you tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, but when we get to know you on paper,
Yeah, that's
you're a
cool.
totally different person, man.
I mean, the world not gonna look at me. You guys only gonna look at me like that because I know who I am in my heart, and I'm a fan of God, just like you know, like yourself.
I got
So,
you, man.
But I mean,
I hope
that's
God
cool.
lets me get the winning lottery numbers. So,
This is Mr. John Towns, Judge.
hey, Mr. Towns, what's Mr. Towns wanted for?
He's wanted from 2 different counties. One
Sure.
for Horry County, South Carolina, for robbery, stealing from a person who's using a bank night depository, ATM or another, and then criminal conspiracy. And then the second The second county he's wanted from is Washington County, Arkansas, for failure to appear for a death by receiving, which has a 100K bond.
Right, so Mr. Towns, you picked up a failure to identify oneself while you're being a fugitive from justice, an unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and then you take flight in that unauthorized use. And now you're wanted for 2 different charges out of 2 different counties in Florida,
Arkansas and South Carolina.
and you got charges in 2 different states. Man, you're playing hopscotch with the states. Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, Florida. Stops now. Sorry, guys, it's too much baggage. I can't do it.
You would consider any amount of bond? No?
No, man. Where we gonna hopscotch to next? Hawaii?
Understood, Judge. I'll
No.
talk to Mr. Towns about the options and.
Thanks. Sorry, guys. It's time to pay the piper.
All right, gentlemen,
Appreciate it,
come on.
Judge.
Safety. Are you a danger to Houston, anywhere else, essentially, right? I know that you're gonna tell me it's little tulips and gumdrops and rainbows, but how I get to know you is how you look on paper, because that tells me really who you are, not what comes out of your mouth, because everybody tells me it's sunshine and rainbows, right? But how you look on paper is what really matters. So let's go alphabetically. Mr. Powell, Amy, you wanna shed some light? Please.
Phillips.
I'm sorry, Phillips. Yeah, Phillips, sorry.
So Phillips is wanted from Boulevard County, Mississippi on a 150K bond for crimes against a person, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And then enhanced penalties, a firearm during commission of the felony. He also has a local failure to ID here. So the state is asking for 10,000.
How much?
10,000.
Okay. Really, I'm surprised.
They's offering 10,000.
So was he out on bond? He took off? Is it a 2B? Do you have any more information? Do we know that he actively skip out and did he act? Because I mean, he has got failure to ID here, so he knows something is up, right?
What court is the failed idea?
2. I mean, if you actively are evading capture, I'm not letting you out because I know if I let you out, you're gonna actively evade capture again. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I'm going to turn myself in.
Sure, I believe you. I'm gonna get hair again. Probably not. Not probably. I am not. I guess I could buy hair. I need to fix a trampoline back.
Attorneys down here that have hair again all of a sudden, Judge. I won't name names. It's noticeable. I've seen a couple of you.
No, look, I saw someone, I was telling them the other day, they bought plugs, look amazing.
Yeah, the new technology. You know, a lot of people
Went to
fly.
Greece too. They went to Greece to go do it.
Go to Greece and
I
Turkey.
heard
Was
Turkey's
it-
a big one.
No, it's Turkey. That's
It's a direct flight on Turkish Airlines and it's cheaper.
$4,000 to get a whole head of hair, man.
Yeah, I think someone took a picture one time. It's on social media. And it's like a Turkish Airlines flight. It's a bunch of bald dudes in economy in the back. This is funny.
Judge, not sure if it's a 2B or what kind of warrant. It has been, the case has been indicted. It was issued-
I'm concerned because he's got a failure to ID here, so he knows that something's up and he's trying to evade capture. I don't know, man. Unless you get me more information. Let's go, Mr. Steptoe. Oh, Lord.
Doesn't matter. That's after you're in custody. If they want to read you, if they want to ask you questions, if a detention does not, Miranda does not need to be read. 14 days. Miranda's not going to do it. 14 days.
Judge Fleischer,
Yeah.
Steptoe is wanted from St. James Parish, of Louisiana, for accessory after the fact to theft of a firearm of 2 counts. He has 3 locals here in Harris County for criminal mischief, assault of a family member, impeding breath, and then credit debit card abuse.
You picked up a felony credit card abuse in May of this year. 2 months later, you pick up a felony impeding breath, meaning a choking case. And then a month later, you pick up a criminal mischief. And now you have 2 cases out of Louisiana. So you have a total of 5 cases. And you want me to set you a bond? You know what's going to happen next month? If history dictates, you're going to pick up a 7th case or a 6th case. Right?
Sir.
Well, that's what history says.
The other two was they were fabricated. The person who put the charges, she actually in the process of.
They may very well be, but the fact remains is that you keep picking them up.
I understand.
Do we know when the locals are reset to?
No, but the good thing, Greg, he's made bond on all 3 cases.
He has.
So the good news for you
Okay.
is that since you've made bond, the time starts ticking for Louisiana to come get you.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, and Stephen can verify that we have so many people wanted and here from Louisiana, you'll be out of here in 2 to 3 days, back to Louisiana.
And he did sign his extradition waiver already, Your Honor, but he wanted to see
The
that.
thing that you need to understand though, is that when you get to Louisiana, you still have these 3 cases open. So you better stay in contact with your lawyer here, because if you don't, you're gonna get a bunch of, go ahead.
The facts of those cases, okay?
All right.
Well, I don't want to talk about the facts. The facts don't
I
matter.
understand. I just wanted to say, I appreciate, I just wanted to keep my waiver.
I think Judge, he's decided, that's what we just talked about, to use that money towards Getting a Louisiana bond.
Because like I have like over the last couple of years, I did recently resign and move to Houston.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Listen, Austin Hobbs is your lawyer.
all right.
You need to stay in contact with him because when you get back to Louisiana, if you're stuck in jail there and you don't come and tell anybody about these cases here, what's happening to you here now is going to happen to you over there because they'll issue warrants in these cases and then they get another hold here. You see what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You need to get your numbers. Greg can give you the number to Hobbs, your lawyer. Just stay in contact with him so that he can tell the felony court that you guys remain in contact so they don't revoke your bonds here and you get another hold over there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You have also made bond in your case as well. Greg, you said he has an aggravated assault over there, Amy. What else? This is Phillips.
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and then the enhanced penalty, use of a firearm during commission of the felony.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Just too dangerous for my blood, you know? But you got 2 weeks. If they don't come get you.
Oh, he hasn't
it's
signed
kind
his
of
waiver
an
yet.
issue. Oh, once you sign the waiver, if you do, we give Mississippi 2 weeks to come get you. They don't come get you within the 2 weeks. At that point, you'll get released. The warrant will always be there until you take care of it. You're also on bond for this case too. So if you go back to Louisiana and you get arrested or you go get arrested anywhere else, you don't take care of this here, same thing's gonna come back. They're gonna get you a hold here. So just make sure you take care of this either before you go, stay in touch with the lawyer, okay? Good luck.